Diamonds and pearls is one of the most precious things in the world, especially in the Far East. This necklace that we're going to sell out now is, to me, one of the premium opportunities because it's Nephrite Jade in all its glory. Really, genuine jade, Nephrite Jade, GIA certified, and it's big and it's got the graduated profile. But with this necklace, Jay incorporated turquoise. I've never seen that done before. If you were watching at the start of the show, you'll know why I was so over the moon that this is in the show tonight. Guys, look at the, let's show it to everybody. Look at the lowest price ever on what is a treasure. Kings and queens, treasures from all over the world. We're at 109. Guys, for the simplest, smallest, most popular gemstones in the world, maybe. But for one of the rarest, Nephrite Jade, we have 331 now. These are obviously going to go. Jay, I don't mean to speak out of turn or to steal your thunder, but come on, 109 for Nephrite Jade?
I didn't do that.
Could you do that?
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like in people, like, do you know that people get, I think with, even with us, and with us, I'm talking about my team, we get spoiled.
Yeah, we do.
Because, like the shoemaker really doesn't understand what shoes really cost.
Right.
Like one of the biggest shocks I have is when I go out and like I said, I was just gone for a month. I went to 12 different countries. A lot of times it was very rural, really rural. But a lot of times I didn't even have Wi-Fi. I didn't have electricity at a couple of places I went. But on top of that, that being said, we also went to some very high-end areas, some very couture areas. And you see what people pay. Even the designs weren't even that great. Yeah. I'm not, that sounds snobby, but I don't mean to be snobby. But, and the prices were crazy. So here, I just want to give you the lowdown on this.
Incredible.
Okay, let's just even forget about the price. Okay, let's think about what you're buying here. Yeah. Number one, this is Nephrite Jade. This was the very first jade, okay, in 47 years of doing this, okay? And the Mind Find show in October would be 28 years. This was the very first jade I ever brought to the show.
In all those years?
In all those years was the very first jade I bought. The only reason that you're even seeing this, and the only reason that you're seeing it at the original prices that we were doing this is because we were on a lapis buying trip. We went actually on the very last lapis buying trip I ever went on. We got skunked, 0 lapis. They brought this material to me. It was a brand new mine find. It was a brand new mine in Pakistan. It's brand new, right? They show me the rough. They say it's jade. I said, yeah, right.
You don't believe them?
No. Do you know how many times I bought jade? I bought jade probably 24 times in my life. Guess what? The only thing wasn't jade.
Right.
Right. Now, it looked like jade, but here's the thing. When it goes to GIA, and if it's not jadeite or nephrite, it's not jade. Right. You cannot sell it as jade. So I have been skunked so much time. And also here, it's a natural jade, natural color, and that's the big difference. Deal. Most jades that you see, and there's a show, they're very honest here on HSN. Do you see the jade? They'll tell you right away it's been color enhanced, it's been dyed, it's been treated, right? So to find a natural jade in this color that's not white or washed out or cream or whatever, that's a real, like an emerald green.
Last chance.
That was incredible. But when they brought it to me, I just said, no, I don't want it. I kept saying, no, forget it. I don't want it. I don't want it. They kept coming down and coming down and coming down on the price. We were the first ones that actually bought this material. And then I have to tell you, you could have knocked me over with a feather when it came back and it was jade.
You took a chance.
I took a chance, but the thing is, the price that they really actually wanted to charge was what I should have really been paying for it.
Right.
So they just were desperate to get money. I got a great deal on it. This material now is all written up. GIA is written up. There are so many write-ups on this Nephrite Jade mine from Pakistan now. The value of this material has gone through the roof.
Through the roof.
Now, could I ever get it again? Yes, I've got the same connections. Could I ever even come close to this original prices I was charging you? Absolutely not, because the cost of my material costs would have gone up 300 to 500%, depending on the grade of the material. Now, this also is the very first time ever I've combined turquoise with this material.
Well.
I think it just blows out, and that is Maidenhair turquoise.
Yes.
That's a natural blue. Look at that. That's all cut from that's a shape. Think of what just it cost for those two huge freeform natural turquoise freeform beads.
130 left now. We are about to sell this out. You'd have to be dialing in the next minute or 2 minutes to be able to get it. We're at $109. I challenge anybody to scour this great country to find Nephrite Jade at $109. Natural. Then adding in the Maidenhair Turquoise, which is so spectacular. Look at the shape, look at the cut, look at the way it just lends itself so beautifully. It elevates, it lifts, and again, the price doesn't go with the product. And that's the hardest thing here, is that nobody would imagine real jade could only be 109. But Jay took a chance. He didn't believe it. He negotiated. He bought it, and it's certified as real jade. And obviously, this will come back because it's such a big seller. But to Jay's point, it will never be as little a price as this. Jay, $109 is just nothing for this.
Even this material that I'm now, like, will I be able to work in it again? Probably not. Now, and the reason is because of the cost of the rough material. But again, what I love of this, and you look at Ange, how well she's wearing this, but do you notice the turquoise freeform beads that we're doing, those large freeform beads, do you notice how they sweep in?
Yeah.
And that's because when you wear it around your neck, it's going to expand right there, and it lays perfectly. It's an unbelievable design.